What's up, family? Welcome back to UTL TV. And today, listen, right, we're gonna tap into this whole Dragon Ball Z thing, man, because I had to do a little bit of research after I seen the little article with this being on it, right? And this being was called Mahakala, right? And this being looked at very similar to Mr. Popo. Y'all know who Mr. Popo is on Dragon Ball Z, right? And and speaking of Dragon Ball Z, right, we're gonna get back to Mr. Popo because this is about to be a crazy unveiling, right? I'm gonna put y'all up on game on who Mr. Popo is, right? But we're gonna tap into this Dragon Ball Z thing because Dragon Ball Z is really nothing more than a play on the nine ether beings, the Anunnaki. And they actually, the Pacific species that they're talking about is the Proclonian species. And y'all remember I did that video on the Proclonian species, basically the albino species. They jump time, they fight, they like protectors. They actually evoluted from the Centaurian species because their planet was, they went at war and their planet was fucked up. And they evoluted to the Proconian species, which is the albino. Some are kind of black, but most of them are albino Nubians, right? And when you look at these individuals, such as like a Goku or a Gohan, you see that their hair stands up even when it's not in Super Saiyan form. Their hair still stands up like because they are basically like they are basically Nubians. They are playing they're masquerading as Proclonians, the Proclonian species. You get what I'm saying? Because the Proclonian species is the first albino race. You feel me? With the whole physique, if you know about the Proclonian species, you heard about the physique and everything. Now we're gonna hold on. Before we even I want to give y'all a little bit. Hold on, let me go to TikTok real quick on this whole Proclonian thing. I can go on my page and look for the Proclonian. Okay, now hold on. Hold on. Okay. Now we're gonna jump over here real quick so I can give y'all a little brush up on who these beings are, bro.
Canis Minor, specifically from the Pro-Aeonians, originate from the constellation Canis Minor, specifically from the planet Pro-Aeon. They stand between 7 to 9 feet tall and have a range of skin colors from dark brown to albino.
Now you can see how these individuals, how he said that they can range from dark brown to albino. You get what I'm saying? That's why you have some of them is they come with that yellow hair. That's a natural for them because of the tyrosine, the sun, the star that was in their constellation, the Procon, around the Proconians, that the tyrosine was increased in their brain, which made their hair come out yellow or blonde. You feel me? They didn't have a sun that was conducive enough to give them the proper melanin to produce black hair, and and a lot of them come out albino, because they don't have that proper melanin output from their sun, because it was, it was I wouldn't say burnt out. I guess it just wasn't producing enough melanin in that star system for them to, you know what I'm saying? But that doesn't take away none of their abilities, because this species is very smart, very they like clean freaks, telepathic, strong built. Like that's where they get that whole that's why you can see these species and you'll see the whole Goku and Gohan and all of that stuff, this is basically a play on the Proconians. You feel what I'm saying? But hold on, let me jump back over here so y'all can get it. If y'all ain't really tapped in, go and watch that whole Proconian video. I go way more in depth. Let's go.
Skin texture is human-like. Their hair comes in two variations, woolly blonde or red, and blonde or red straight. This is similar to humans. Facial features of Pro-Aeonians have a face with eyes, nose, and a mouth. Their eyes come in different colors depending on their age. Elders had black to hazel eyes. Their facial features resemble those of humans. Body of the Pro-Aeonians have a body with a torso, legs, and feet. Their bodies are muscular, similar to humans. Sexual characteristics of both male and female Pro-Aeonians have very large sex organs, and the females are also highly...
Like, look at bro right here. Bro look like a Saiyan. You feel what I'm saying? He looked like a Super Saiyan. You see, he got the blue eye, he got the hair, even though we know that's like AI generated, but y'all get
developed in this aspect. This is comparable to humans. Nature of the Pro-Aeonians are known to be very helpful and caring beings. They have a strong desire to communicate with Earthlings and strive to understand human emotions. They considered themselves as the children of the earth, any kind of meat. Overall, the Pro-Aeonians are a beautiful species.
What these beings are when they talking about Dragon Ball Z, they're basically a play on the Proconians. You feel me? That's all that is. They're basically albino Nubians, 9 ether beings. You feel me? That's why when I did the gematria on Goku, Gohan, I extracted, you can see here, I extracted 9 out of each number, right? I extracted 9. Everything breaks down to 9. This is supreme mathematics, 9. You feel what I'm saying? 9 ether beings. These are 9 ether beings. You get what I'm saying? You see the 9, the 9, the 9. You can see the 9, right? Even here, you can see a full breakdown. You can see the 4. You can see the 5. Okay, we're going to break it down, right? You can see here, right? The ordinal and reduction, you see 2 4s, right? The 0 is null. 3 and the 1 equals 4. The 2 and the 2, 2 plus 2 equals 4, right? The 5 and the 9, the 5 plus 9 equals 14. The 4 plus 1 equals 5, right? The 4 plus 1 in reverse reduction equals 5 as well. Carry this 5 and this 5 over here, you get 9. You get what I'm saying? You can extract 9 out of each last one of these characters. You feel what I'm saying? I did this with each characters, and I was beginning to think, like, is English ordinal gematria, is all of it surrounded by the number 9? Because I started to do each and every word, and I can extract 9 out of each. Maybe I'm just hyper focused when it comes to numbers. I'm just seeing 9, 9, 9. You know what I'm saying? Because that is the highest number. That is the number of completion. So I'm extracted 9. I'm wondering, like, if anybody else doing gematria, type in the words to see if you can extract 9 out of at least 9 2 times out of each word. Like, if you can extract ordinal reduction, it's usually going to be like this, right? We're going to break this gematria thing. It's usually going to be like this. You're going to have an ordinal and reduction, and then you're going to be able to add or subtract, you feel me, the reverse and reduction over to the ordinal and reduction, and you're going to get that 9. It don't matter which way you do it. You're going to get that 9, bro. I was tripping. I was doing different words, and everything was coming out to 9. But let's get past that, right? But now we know that this whole Dragon Ball Z thing is surrounded by spirituality. It's surrounded by our ancient knowledge, our ancient wisdom, our ancient arts, all about Anunnaki shit, man. Just like the 7 Dragon Balls. The 7 Dragon Balls was the personification of the 7 chakras. That's how you have the serpent, That's the spine. That was the personification of the 7 chakras you reach to get to the crown, man. That's all that was, man. Pay attention. They put this shit all in our face through the whole season. Through the whole season, even with the monarch programming, right? That was fucking when they did the Majin. When they did that whole Majin Buu and Majin Vegeta and Deborah and Bibbidi, when they and Bobbidi, when they did all of that shit with the Majin, that Majin is nothing more than possession. That's monarch programming. As you can see, monarch program equals 74 in reverse reduction, just like Majin equals 47, just reversed in the ordinal, mirroring that 74. Pay attention, man. It's when I see, I'm like, damn, okay. And I always thought, I'm like, so yeah, they was definitely under mind control. You feel me? It's always conducive that monarch program equals 74 and Majin equals 47. 2 mind control programs. They put it right in our face. Pay attention to it, man. And dude, this dude right here, even in the show, his name was Mr. Satan, right? That was telltale. His name was Mr. Satan in the motherfucking show. Like, come on, y'all. When I seen that, I'm like, damn, his name was Mr. Satan. But as you can see, his name, Hercules, and Satan both equals 35 in the reduction ciphers, right? And then in the show, his name was Mr. Satan, right? And not only this dude, his whole thing was spreading propaganda and lies. He was living off lies and propaganda off the backs of these Proclonians, these Nubians, these extraterrestrials, these Anunnaki that was down here on this planet. You get what I'm saying? He was living off the backs of them. And you can see he got the curly hair. He looked like a Jew. Don't he like a Jew? Tell the truth, that's a Jew. You feel me? That was basically what that was. He lying. That's all he did. Satan, he was a Canaanite, bro. Look at him. Canaanite. Bro, he was a Canaanite, man. He was the personification of a dirty-ass Canaanite, Roman, Greek, Jew, whatever you want to fucking call him. That's what Hercules was, bro. He was a Canaanite. And we know the Canaanites is the Jews. You feel what I'm saying? That's tap into that shit, bro. When I seen that, when I put it together, I'm like, damn, he was a lying snake. All he did was lie and steal. Propaganda, like all of that shit. He was the personification of one of them dirty ones, man. I'm telling y'all, pay attention. He was definitely that. Hercule was a Jew, bro. He was the personification of that shit, man. And now we're gonna tap into Mr. Popo, bro. We're gonna tap into Mr. Popo. Because Mr. Popo is the personification of Kala, right? Mahakala is the father of time, a Babylonian deity. That's what Mr. Popo was. Why you think Mr. Popo used to be in charge of the hyperbolic time chamber? You get, because Mahakala is, listen, we're gonna tap. Come on, let's go over here real quick. We over here. We over here, man. Y'all know I'm deep diving. Okay, so it's say in Buddhism, Mahakala is regarded as a Dharmapala, protector of the Dharma and a wrathful manifestation of Buddha. While in Hinduism, Mahakala is a fierce manifestation of the Hindu god Shiva and the consort of the goddess Mahakali. He most prominently appears in the Kalikula sect of Shaktism, whatever. It sounded weird. Mahakala appears as a protector deity in the various traditions of Vajrayana Buddhism, like Chinese esoteric Buddhism, Shingon, and Tibetan Buddhism. He is known as Daishin and whatever in Mandarin and Cantonese, in Korean, in Vietnamese as Daiokoku, whatever, right? Now, the etymology to his name, this is where they get the Mr. Popo from, right? Mahakala is Sanskrit Bahuvrihi, whatever, of Maha. Now, Maha stands for great, and Kala stands for time or death, which means beyond time or death, right? So that's what his name, Mahakala, is, which means beyond time or death. That's what his name stands. Mahakala stands for beyond time or beyond death. Tibetan stands for means Po, right? Po Chin Po, that's his one of his names. That's where they get the whole personification of Mr. Popo. That's where they get Mr. Popo name from Po Chin Po, right? Which means the great black one. Pay attention, man. These are all Babylonian deities. These fucking fallen Anunnaki gods that they worshiping, man. As you can see right here, you see what they said, Tibetan, they call it Po Chin Po and Mr. Popo, the great black one. Right? Pay attention. The one who the father time, the one who guarded time, and you know, the beyond time and death. Why you think he guarded the hyperbolic time chamber? He was the one in charge of that. You feel me? Pay attention. And we all know time is an illusion that was put in place to galvanize the energy and to keep us in this Leviathan sleep spell, to keep us in this patriarchic system. Damn, I'm fucking up my words, y'all. Don't mind me. You feel me? But yeah, bro, this nigga's Po Chin Po is Mr. Popo, man. You feel me? This shit, wow. Y'all gotta tap in, man. Okay, so let's go in. Okay, so according to Shaktasagama Tantra, the spouse of Mahakali is extremely frightening. Mahakala has 4 arms, 3 eyes, and is the brilliance of 10 million black fires of dissolution. Dwells in the midst of 8 cremation grounds. Damn, this dude wicked. He is adorned with 8 human skulls, seated on 5 corpses, holds a trident, a drum, a sword, and a scythe in his hands. He is adorned with ashes from the cremation ground and surrounded by numbers of loudly shrieking vultures and jackals. At his side is his consort, symbolized as Kali. Now, pay attention, bruh. This is explaining exactly who Po Chin Po, the great black one, right? Who that is. The great black one. That's Mr. Popo, man. The one who stood on 5 corpses. You feel me? Who had 5 skulls surrounding his head. Who was adorned with the cremation of the dead bodies. Come on, man. This is a Babylonian demonic entity. They was putting in front of us on this goddamn TV, on this show. The god of time. You feel me? Okay, now I said both Mahakala and Kali represent the ultimate destructive power of Brahman, and they are not bounded by any rules or regulations. Pay attention to what they're saying here, man. Who else thought they was beyond rules and regulations? Yeah, exactly. The Nephilim, the fallen ones. They have the power to dissolve even time and space into themselves and exist as the void at the dissolution of the universe. They are responsible for the dissolution of the universe at the end of each kalpa. They are kalpa. Kalpa. What is kalpa? We're going to click on it. Hold on, I'm going to go back. I think they just had a little. I'll say a kalpa is a long period of time, eon, in Hindu, Buddhist cosmology, generally between the creation and the recreation of the world. Okay, so we know what a kalpa is now. They are also responsible for annihilating great evils and great demons when other gods, devas, and even Trimurtis failed to do so. Mahakala and Kali annihilate men, women, children, animals, the world, and the entire universe without mercy because they are Kala, or time, in the personified form. And time is not bound by anything, and time does not show mercy, nor does it wait for anything or anyone. In some parts of Odisha, Jharkhand, and Dwars, that is a Eastern Bengal, wild elephants are worshipped as manifestations of Mahakala. Okay, that's wild, bro. That's wild. So they're gonna say these motherfuckers is annihilating women, children, animals, the world. But we all know that time was put in place. So that's why we know we can't even, and you see how they even throw, you can't be believing Google. You see how they throw the gods and the divas, brother. Divas is a demonic entity as well. Diva means shiny, exalted, heavenly being, divine being, anything of excellence, and is also one of the Sanskrit terms used to indicate a deity in Hinduism. Diva is a masculine term. The feminine equivalent is Devi. The word is a cognate with Latin duals, God and Greek. See, they get all into, bruh. That's why Beyonce had that damn song called "I'm a Diva." I'm a diva. Yeah, all of that shit. Yeah, that's what they be worshiping these different beings, bro. But let's tap back into this whole Po Chin Po, Mr. Popo. Yeah, okay. So it say Mahakala is typically depicted blue or black in color, just as all colors are absorbed and dissolved into black. All names and forms are said to melt into those of Mahakala, symbolizing his all-embracing, comprehensive nature. Black can also represent the total absence of color. And again, in this case, it signifies the nature of Mahakala as ultimate or absolute reality. This principle is known as Sanskrit as Nirguna, beyond all quality and form, and it is typified by both interpretations. So yeah, bro, that shit. We know who the fuck Mr. Popo is. Yeah, that's Po Chin Po. That's this motherfucker who annihilating women, children. That's these who standing on 5 schools, all of that shit, bro. The personification of time. That's why Mr. Popo was guarding the hyperbolic time chamber. You feel me? What they talking about in Hinduism? Let's see what they talking about. Mahakala is also known as Mahakala Bhairava in Hinduism, and many temples in India and Nepal dedicated solely for Mahakala. For example, the temple in Mahakala, also name of one of the Shiva principles attendants, along with Nandi, Shiva's mountain, so is often represented outside the main doorway of early Hindu temple, whatever. But yeah, man, y'all see, we cracked the code on their ass. They try to do us bogus with the they try to do us bogus, man. They tried to do us bogus. But like I was saying, bro, my perspective on the I believe that these are Proconians, man. I believe that these beings are Proconians, 9 ether beings, albinos, bro. That's why they got the physique, they got the hair, they got the whole everything, just like the Proconians. They planet got destroyed, all of that, just like the Proconian story, right? I'm just trying to because it was somebody in the comments that really put me on game and made me go do the research. I'm gonna have to go and see who that was that put me up on game. But somebody was like, they basically like the Proconians. And I'm like, what? I had to go do some research and I figured out, damn, that is woman. Then I got to putting 2 and 2 together with the Then I jumped into the Gematria and I'm like, damn, okay, Gematria, how is all of that shit adding to 9? Then I went and realized that everything adding up to 9 in the English ordinal Gematria. It just made me look at a lot of shit different now. It's like, okay, what about the Jewish cipher, the Satanic cipher, the Chaldean cipher? But I think the Satanic cipher is around the number 6. I think the English ordinal is surrounded by the number 9. The 9 is the highest number, the number of completion, the God number. But man, like I was saying, man, this shit, that's what I believe, man. I believe that That's where they got this motherfucker from, bro. Y'all can say I'm reaching all y'all want to, bro. I believe that Mr. Popo and Pochinpo Mahakala is the same motherfucker, the same demonic deities, bro. Look at him. He's standing on a bunch of black. Look, this is a black dude, bro. These are look. He's standing on the dead bodies. You feel me? And look at all of these dead heads all around it. Man, y'all gotta pay attention. Look at this shit. Like, this is not no agreeable entity. These are devilish, evil Anunnaki. Why you think on that one song, is that song Talk to Me Nicely? What old girl say? Bangers in your system, got this that ancient Anunnaki. This that ancient Anunnaki. Hold on, I'm gonna go. Hold on. Who was that, bro? That said that this that ancient Anunnaki on that Travis Scott shit, because they be worshiping these Nephilim, these Anunnaki, these reptilian ones that fell. Hold on, let me see. Travis Scott. Is it? Okay, yeah, yup. They said it's that ancient Anunnaki. Hold on, I'm telling y'all, bro, that's what they be on. I'm gonna go right to the part.
Bangers in the system, it's bangers in the system, it's ancient Anunnaki.
Told y'all.
Bangers in the system, it's that. Bangers in the system, it's that.
Told y'all, bro. She said it's that ancient Anunnaki. You feel me? It's that ancient Anunnaki. Because they be worshiping these deities, bro. I'm putting y'all up on game, bro.
Bangers in the system, it's ancient Anunnaki.
Ancient Anunnaki. Come on, man. Y'all gotta pay attention, bro. Everything is surrounded by these Nephilim. Everything that they do is all plays a part. The great black, these are Anunnaki, disagreeables, mixing in with the nomos, right? Mixing in with the nomos, creating reptilian species, humanoid, draconian reptilians, right? Went against the order of Anu. Why you think they said in the shit? Do we got to go back and say it? He lived by no laws or no rules or regulations. Pay attention to this shit. Mr. Popo is Pochinpo, bro. Like, they be putting all this shit in our face, man. Mahakala or Mahakali. You feel me? The one beyond time, or beyond death, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. All this shit is together, bro. Look at him with his fangs, and yeah, that's a reptilian, bro. These motherfuckers. This is some type of demonic off-world species. Like, man, pay attention, man. Like, look at this. This is Mr. Popo, man. Yeah. All of that shit in our face. And we gonna, and like I told that, and what listen, the Monarch program was the Majin Buu, the whole Majin shit, when he was putting them under that whole Majin shit. That was Monarch programming, man. That was Monarch programming, right? The numbers never lie, bro. Monarch programming. You feel me? But yeah, man, y'all hit that like button, because I could have sworn I just brung some heat for y'all. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe, jump in the comments. Tell me what y'all think. Tell me what y'all think about Pochinpo. Tell me what y'all think about it, man. Y'all let me know, man. It's UTL TV, man. Don't let nobody come and try to steal the content either. They be stealing my stuff. Don't nobody like it. They got me in the dark corners of YouTube. I be talking too much. But yeah, man, they don't like I do gematria and be breaking the codes, telling everybody all types. You know what I'm saying? They don't want me to get no, you know. So y'all gotta hit the like button and get me out there, man. It's all love because we're gonna continue to drop regardless. I'm happy with the little community I got. We're gonna continue to drop and share information, man. But y'all hit the like button, man. Y'all hit the subscribe, jump in the comments, tell me what y'all think. It's UTL TV.